But what I care about is up here. What I care about is this. What I care about is actions. And if you're going to run around and defend Israel when it's like doing a genocide, when it's been an apartheid state and still continue to be an apartheid state, and you're still like, oh, the real victim here is me, guy from Israel, not the murdered children. Yeah, it's going to be hard for me to sympathize with your position.
You will pet me, whether you like it or not.
LeBron James on Deni Avdija. He's had a hell of a season. No. LeBron. No. Wemby would never. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Oh my God, if Wemby also comes out, oh no. Wemby would never. Oh no. They got him. Khalil, no. LeBron, no.
He's having a hell of a season. Should be an all-star. Obviously, his health is most important right now. Hopefully, he's not out too long, but he's playing great basketball. He's having a hell of a season.
Wait, is that actually about Deni or no? Explain what happened. What happened is Lazionist came out and offered a defensive Deni. Deni Avdija is up and down the news. Woke is so back, they're finally turning on Jokic and Luka. Wait, really? Okay, but this is devastating. My goat is washed a little bit here. Okay, so Deni Avdija comes out. He served in the Israeli occupational forces. He is Israeli, and he also defends Israel quite a bit. And he came out and had this to say in a New York Times article. Okay. Deni Avdija says he's fed up with the hate he receives from being from Israel, calls out the lack of education on the topic, and demands respect, saying those outside the Middle East shouldn't speak on it. You don't have to love what I stand for or how I look, but I'm a good player. Give props. All this hate for no reason, like I'm deciding things in the world. I'll be honest. What do people expect me to do? This is my country, where I was born, where I grew up. I love my country. There are a lot of great things about my country. But obviously, not everyone is educated and knows what's going on. And that's what pisses me off. Because if you're educated and know what's going on, it's fine to say what you think and say who you think is right or wrong. But if you're not educated and you're not part of the Middle East and you don't understand how long this goes back and understand the consequences and everything, just don't say anything. Avdija. Okay. So he came out and was chirping, to which I, of course, responded with, and there is like, because he's Israeli, people, of course, immediately go, oh, dude, he's being boosted. Does he actually deserve getting this like all-star nod, right? Are there players that are more worthy? Now, of course, when it comes to NBA Twitter or when it comes to like NBA posture, there's always going to be people who have their own favorites, and they are not shy about using geopolitical matters in an effort to attack. Okay, but the reason why there is some suspicion that there is some afoot is because of the voting process. I think we know that Israel loves doing like soft power plays like this, no matter how silly it is, like with Eurovision and shit like that. It's not surprising if there's any sort of voter process, Mossad will come in and just game it. Okay, they will game it. I'm sorry. That's precisely what they did. That's precisely what they did with the gaming of the process. NBA Netanyahu basketball. Yeah. Netanyahu Benjamin Association. That's what NBA stands for. NBA stands for Netanyahu Benjamin Association now. Okay. He's not only from Israel, but he's also like a supporter of Israel, right? Like that's the reason. That's the reason why people are like, come on, dude. It's the same reason why I shit on Gal Gadot. Not only is she like a bad actress, but also she plays a role in like making Israel seem like a normal country. Okay, whitewashing Israel. Yeah, last year he got 20K votes. This year he got 2.2 million votes. So 3 voting groups determine the starters for the 2026 NBA All-Star Game. Fans 50%, NBA players 25%, media panel 25%. Right? And Deni got the fan rank at number 5 and the media rank at number 9, I guess, but the player rank was 10. Deni is a hooper, not gonna lie. I mean, look, I want to see the complete vote tabulations. But he's using mid-player with a superstar whistle. Oh, you mean like because he's a foul merchant? That's what you're talking about. Okay, in any case, so he's here. I mean, he's having, from what I understand, regardless of how he makes those buckets, he just ends up making those buckets, right? Like he's had a decent season. I'm not super tapped into the NBA, but the reason why people are I mean, he's 100% a whistle chaser. Okay, so does SGA. I even know that. Like, you know what I mean? There are people who do that. There are foul merchants, flop merchants in the NBA. Okay, so of course SGA is actually good, so there's that. But 99.72% of his votes came from one office in Israel. Yeah, he got all the votes. Yeah, for Unit 8200, responsible for 99% of the votes. Anyway, so everyone's covering this like, oh, he's an unexpected rise of NBA's new breakout star and Israel's greatest player ever. Now, I just want to say something, okay? There's a lot of Turkish players. There's a lot of Turkish players in the NBA as well, and there have been. And I don't give a shit if someone is from Israel or from any other country, right? It's perfectly fine to be a human being from Israel. You're living in the United States of America now. You're Israeli. What matters to me is what you say about Israel. Okay, hell nah, no ball knowledge. I'm disappointed. I don't have a lot of ball knowledge except for Alperen Şengün is my goat, obviously. You know, I come from that tradition of hyping up all Turks except for the one that he who shall not be named. Okay, Enes Kanter. I named it. Enes Kanter Freedom. I named it. Okay, he sucks. That guy. All right, so I don't think it's okay to be from Israel, and I'm living in Israel. Yeah, look, the point that I was trying to make is that there's hella people that live in Israel that are Hasanabi heads and shit too. Like, what's not okay is being a Zionist. Whether you're a liberal Zionist or whether you're an ultra Zionist, obviously one's worse than the other, but like it's still bad. Okay, like I'm not gonna hold you to it if you just were born in Israel. What are you supposed to do? You didn't choose to be born in Israel. Your parents gave birth to you in Israel. Right? But what I care about is up here. What I care about is this. What I care about is actions. And if you're going to run around and defend Israel when it's like doing a genocide, when it's been an apartheid state and still continue to be an apartheid state, and you're still like, oh, the real victim here is me, guy from Israel, not the murdered children. Yeah, it's going to be hard for me to sympathize with your position. All right, big guy. Yeah, so to which I responded with, Israel killed 3 journalists yesterday during its so-called ceasefire, and this Israeli occupational forces soldier wants you to feel bad for him. You just hate that people know what Israel's up to now, especially because like he's chirping like he's the victim, and it's something I cannot stand, okay? I cannot stand it when living in the lap of luxury in the imperial core turn around and go, you know what's really up, what's really bumming me out about Israel doing a live streamed Holocaust of children? The way people perceive me. Okay, bitch. Well, you could do more to make sure people don't perceive you that way. You could be like, hey guys, I'm from Israel, but like, sucks. Those guys. You could say that, and you would probably rise to prominence if you did that. There's nothing more annoying than multi-millionaire constantly complaining about how me, I'm the real victim here. I'm the real victim. Anyway, open presents, closed presents. Thank you. As Gorani, craziest thing to me is that Deni's dad is Gorani Muslim, and this idiot is constantly chirping about Israel and keep defending its actions. Like, it just doesn't, like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? I mean, it's the same shit with Enes Kanter. Fuck you, you know? Just play ball. It's free 99 to just, you know, play ball. You don't have to become like a geopolitical expert, right? What did Enes do? Enes Kanter is literally an agent of the CIA. Okay, that's what he did. Enes Kanter, for those of you who don't know, is Turkish. And unironically, like a bunch of my friends played with him when we were growing up. Like he was a Samanyolu kid, and he might have actually had his age changed as well, so we could actually dominate. But in any case, he came to America. He was hot ass, right? And then because he was hot ass, he was like, oh yeah, we got to free China or something. He just, I'll tell you what Enes Kanter absolutely did not do. Play defense. Enes Kanter can't travel to Canada because the U.S. says they can't protect him there, so he can't play in Canada. I dislike Enes Kanter purely for basketball reasons. I mean, that's fine. Whichever kind of way you do Enes Kanter slander, I'm on board with, okay? Because, like, listen, there are a lot of Turks who do not like what I have to say about the Armenian genocide or about, like, Kurdish militia movements and stuff like that. But they still low-key have a little bit of pride in their heart for a Turkish boy making it big in the United States of America.
You will pet me, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not.